Today I will reveal if it is possible to live off the profit made by EAs. You will see what type of account you need and the trading robot you need to pick in order to cover your monthly expenses. I will also set up a huge Dubai 150k instantly funded account from iFunds, but this one will have a different purpose. And here is one of my funded accounts with iFunds where I have 50k balance and I have total return of 6.6%. The robot I'm trading in this account has been performing really steadily, and these dips you can see here are withdrawals. If I switch to cumulative profit, you will see that the robot has been performing really well. And in this account, I'm trading the best strategy from the Powerhouse pack. So for this 50k account, I have paid $3,000 and I've made above 6% or above $3,000 of profit. You can see it right in here in the closed profit. But if I show you the MetaTrader which I have on this VPS, you will see that right in the history, if I scroll higher, you will see the first withdrawal. Actually, that was the second withdrawal. And if I scroll a little bit higher, we will see the first withdrawal right in here. At this account, I have started on the 19th of February. I used the deposit bonus to have additional $1,000 in the account. You can find all the bonus coupons down below in the description that iFunds provided. And one more time, this is the 50k account. If I switch to the advanced pricing, you will see that 50k account costs $3,000. I have set my profit split to 70%, and from the standard 50% profit split, I have increased it to 70%, which decreases the max drawdown to 7%. But the sharpshooter, which is currently the best strategy from the Powerhouse pack, if I show the inputs, you will see that there are a few strategies in the Powerhouse EA, and the sharpshooter is the best strategy at the moment, and that's why I am trading it on this 50k account. Now I can also show you the withdrawals in the iFunds, which are really fast. Like within a few hours, I received the withdrawals, and here they are in the 50k account, which is the 395201, and you can see the first withdrawal, and then I have the second withdrawal, and the rest are the withdrawals I have requested from the smaller accounts. But I want to go back to the stats and show you that on average, this expert advisor makes 2% a month. And now it's time for some maths. Now I have paid $3,000 for that account. The balance is $50,000, and the expert advisor I'm trading in this account makes 2% a month, or this is $3,000. And because I get 70% out of these profits, that would be $2,100 for 3 months, or that is $700 per month. And yes, this is probably not enough to live off these profits, but let me show you what is below in this table I created and what's the math for the bigger accounts. But before I show you that, let me tell you why I'm looking at iFunds. Because if this was a live account that I fund with $3,000 and I make 2% a month or 6% in 3 months, I would make just $180. This is much smaller amount than the one I have with iFunds, where I purchase a funded account. Of course, there is the drawdown limitation, so you have to be careful with the strategy or the expert advisor you are using. The next account costs $8,500 and the balance is $150,000. That is the Dubai account. You can see that the balance is 150k. The participation fee is $8,500. And if I trade this type of account and I make 2% a month or 6% in 3 months and profit of $9,000, from which I would get $6,300, or that would be $2,100 per month. That might be enough for some people to live off these profits. And I already have such an account and I'll show it to you. So I'll go to the same VPS and I'll open the next platform where I performed a back test with the sharpshooter, so you can see it. And in this account, you will notice that I have again the sharpshooter sharpshooter, and that account has the balance of $150,000. I started trading this account yesterday and I already made $109.65 with sharpshooter, but I'm not gonna spend the profits from this account. I'll spend them for charity. How about you give me one of your biggest accounts? It's up to you. I don't mind what size it is. I'll put one of the best, or if not, the best expert advisor I purchased that I'm trading. And at the end of every month, I'll withdraw the profits and we will use them for charity.
Nice.
And here is the kicker. Our subscribers will decide on what they want to spend the money. I really hope that this account will perform well. You can see the back test. It has really a low drawdown. If I show you the equity drawdown, it is about 5.4%. So I really hope I won't lose this account. And because I don't want to lose it, I am trading with low risk. And because the account has 70% drawdown, I have set a limit or a max percent loss to 6.5. And at the end of every month, so we are in May now, the end of June, I will withdraw these profits and we will put a poll on this YouTube channel, and you guys, the subscribers, will decide on what we will spend the money together. Now, if I continue with the more expensive account that costs $15,000, the balance is $250K, and we assume that we make 2% a month. The profit is $15,000, 70% out of that is $10,500, or that would be $3,500 per month. And I selected the sharpshooter from the Powerhouse EA because it makes steadily 2% a month. So obviously, if you have a strategy or an expert advisor that makes more, you will be earning more. But if you want really to live off the profits from an expert advisor, make sure you select a steady performer and or one that has a low drawdown. Now, before recording the video, I was really interested to know how much is enough for the average person to live off the profits made by EAs. So I've done some research and I figured out that the average monthly salary by country in 2025 is really different in every country. And if we look at these 10 countries, we will see that in the Netherlands, $3,487 is the average monthly net salary, and then it increases in Australia, United Arab Emirates, Denmark, Qatar, and all the way up to Switzerland, where the average monthly net salary is above $6,000. So if I go back to the 250K balance account, we will see that it covers just the average net salary in the Netherlands. But if we go to the last one, which costs $30,000, $500,000 as a balance, and if we make 2% a month, or $30,000 for 3 months, that would be $21K in 3 months, or $7,000 in 1 month. That would be above the average monthly net salary in Switzerland, and that is the New York account. One more time, $500K initial balance and $30,000 participation fee. Now, this is realistic algo trading, guys, and I really wanted to record this video because quite often I receive emails, questions on social, like how much do I need to start with expert advisor? Well, this answers the question. If you have an expert advisor that makes 2% on average and you want to live off the profits, you saw the math on the table, guys. You need to invest some money, you need to find a stable expert advisor, and you need to obviously select the correct platform like iFunds. Stay away from prop firms because they do not allow third-party EAs anymore, and the profit split is not guaranteed. Like, you don't have the guarantee that you will receive the payout, while iFunds allow expert advisors, and so far I didn't have any problems with the payout or with the withdrawals, and none of our subscribers complained that they didn't receive the payout. And as part of my 100k challenge, where actually I have plenty accounts already, you can see on the bottom all of the accounts that failed the platform and the robots, and I'm very happy that until the moment most of the robots didn't fail. And today I'm starting one more iFunds account, and this time it will be with the FX Stabilizer Pro, which performed really well in my demo account, 15% already, with a very steady back test. You can see that it trades multiple currency pairs. And as well, I'll be starting 2 DAO&X accounts. The first one with the Market Master, which I have reviewed in the other channel, but it makes steadily 2-3% a month. And as well the FX Enigma, which also made about 2% in the last 1 month. And of course, this is risky. It is algo trading and anything can happen, so you lose the account. But one more time, the reason I selected Sharpshooter is because it has a low drawdown on the vendor's account. You can see the performance above 130%, but if I switch to drawdown, you will see the maximum was 4.08%, and that is since June 2022. So if anybody was trading the Sharpshooter since June 2022 on iFunds account, you wouldn't blow the account. Of course, there is no guarantee that at one point the drawdown will be bigger and I will lose the charity account and my account. I really hope this will not happen. That's the reason I selected the low risk, to make sure that I will have the account for longer and we can spend the money for something good, and you guys will decide that. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Before you go, check out this video on my side if you want to learn more about the Sharpshooter. As always, I love you, trade safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.